Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching yet another segment of the Cali Effect. Today I'm going to be introducing you guys a new series called Traders Tuesday, where we'll be going over the prices and if we should get or not get these cards. We're going to start off with Shooting Quasar Dragon. Now, my ticker has been ticking for Shooting Quasar Dragon, and I've been wanting one for quite a long time, but with Konami releasing the tins and saying we're going to include some Shonen Jump promos or some promos inside there, I'm gonna try to get rid of Shooting Quasar as much as I can while it's still $40. This is bound to be one of the reprinting cards in the tin, and its price can't go any higher. The next thing we're gonna go is to Horse Prince, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince, which is skyrocketed from $2 to $10 in a matter of hours since Chicken's release. What a lot of people don't understand is that Horse Prince, yes, is a super. It can't get any higher than $10. Granted, it might not get reprinted, but the best time to get rid of it is at sneak peek, where everybody's still looking for that chicken, and those players that do have the chicken and don't have the Horse Prince will want it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Horse Prince. Another thing to try to get would be Tour Guide Secret Rare. Now, if you can pick these up for a pretty good price, a decent price, I see them going for 20. A lot of people probably value them a little lower because if there's no playability. I would pick these up. Why? Because they're very usable, they're very resourceful, and by the way, everybody likes nice things. Secret Rare is probably one of the best rarities. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up these Tour Guides of the Underworld. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is Vampire Lord and Vampire Dragon. Now, these two cards have shot up in sales. The Secret Rare Vampire Lord, I'm thinking, is going about $20. Vampire Dragon was $20 at the time, and now it's dropped down to 11. If you still have Vampire Dragon, you should have gotten rid of it. So get rid of that card as soon as possible. Vampire Lord, I'd probably hold on to it for a little bit longer, just until Shadow Spectre comes out, and then I'll get rid of it. I'll definitely get rid of that card too. Another card we're going to talk about is Forbidden Lance. Now, Forbidden Lance is one of those great cards, overall versatility, just an amazing card. But the only thing that I want to go for is the super rare Forbidden Lance. Why? Just because, like Tour Guide, it's went down in price and everybody loves nice things. I'm going to go ahead and pick up these Forbidden Lances, and then later on, I might be able to deck them, or I can even be able to trade them when the value goes up. Because I doubt that they're going to make Forbidden Lances in higher rarity. The next thing we're going to talk about is Big Eye. Now, number 11 Big Eye is kind of controversial because his price has dropped so much to the ban list. So I'm going to tell you guys, this is going to be a pretty big risk. But if you don't have one Big Eye, then pick one up. Especially if you can get them cheap due to ban list speculation, go ahead and pick a Big Eye up. If you have more than one Big Eye, try to get rid of it. If somebody's going to value it a little lower than what it is, you might have to do a little fighting and pushing and tugging, but try to get rid of that second Big Eye. You can always pick it up again. It might not be at the price that you want to, but then again, it's a risk. It could get banned and it will be nothing. Another thing we're going to go about is Caius the Shadow Monarch. Now, Caius the Shadow Monarch, the only rarity we're going to be specifically looking for is Ultimate Rare. And with Monarchs going up in price, it's going to be kind of hard to find. Also, that it's a Turbo Pack 8, I believe. But if you can find these pretty babies and you can pick them up for around $20-$25, then go ahead and pick them up. Anything cheaper and you're gold. Pick these babies up because of the Monarch support that's coming out. Next, we're going to be doing Madoshe Hoot Cake. Now, when they came out, they were around, I think they were $8, and then they went down to like $2. That would have been the perfect time to pick up as many as you can. With the format going into a change, and a lot of people with Tier 2 decks becoming more, I want to say, good for a lot of people, Madoshe Hoot Cake is a solid option to be able to get rid of. It's a super rare. It's one of their main cards. It's probably one of their only cards to go for other than Imagineering. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these Hoot Cakes up while they're still cheap. The next thing we're going to be doing is Fire Fist Bear. Now, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear is part of the Fire Fist series, if you guys didn't know. Just like Horse Prince, I'm going to get rid of these cards for the sole reason is that the 3-axis build does not use 3 bears. Now, the price of the bear will depreciate when a lot of players find this out. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Fire Fist Bear, mainly because they only use 2, and I doubt that it's going to sit at $40 each. Last but not least, we're going to be doing Rescue Rabbit. Now, Rescue Rabbit, the only rarity I'm talking about is Secret Rare. If you can get Rescue Rabbit Secret Rare at a decent price, go ahead and pick those babies up. Why? Because it's the same thing with Tour Guide. Right now, they're in a cheap price because of the demand is low, because they're not playable this format. But in future formats, they might be playable. And like I said again, everybody likes nice things. Rescue Rabbit Secret Rare will be an asset to your binder at least for a pretty long time. Go ahead and pick these rescue rabbits up, and I'm guaranteed you won't regret it. Thank you guys for watching the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think about the new series. But most of all, enjoy.